And that's a 15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 15 years. So Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. Still a crime. Still a crime.
But I'm not
still
a corporation. I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
We've got a very heated court hearing with a sovereign citizen today. This guy is here for embezzling over $60,000, and of course he tries to use the usual sovereign citizen script, but the judge in this one is super funny and I just love the way she handles this idiot. Seriously, she's got zero patience for his nonsense. Let me know what you guys think about the judge in this one, and if you enjoy content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's dive in here.
So, Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you wish to proceed?
Well, Your Honor, I am aware that Mr. Musgrove wants to present information to the court. I'm happy to be standby counsel if he wants to represent himself. Obviously, this court would have to go through the colloquy of that, but obviously it's Mr. Musgrove's legal right to at least ask the court to do that. So I'm here to observe at this point.
All right. So, Mr. Musgrove, when you were at the bench or up at the podium before, you said that you were appearing on behalf of yourself. So, Mr. Musgrove, are you asking to no longer have counsel represent you?
Well, what I'm understanding is that the courts is a private for-profit.
So, Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. So.
I tried to file paperwork with the clerk's office ahead of time so that you would have time to review it, and they denied me.
I know what you're talking about. None of that is valid under the law of the state of Michigan or the Constitution of the United States of America.
Why do these sovereign citizens keep using the all caps excuse? That one just makes no sense to me. Like, what does the case being in all caps even prove? If anything, it just makes them look like they Googled sovereign citizen loopholes for 10 minutes and picked the first thing they saw. Honestly, if they're going to argue that the courts don't have jurisdiction, I'd rather they just not show up at all. At least then the court wouldn't have to waste time with this nonsense and could get straight to the real cases. What do you guys think? Is the all caps thing as confusing to you as it is to me? Let me know in the comments, but let's dive back in.
What do you mean it is?
No.
The Supreme Court says it is.
What does it say it is?
The Supreme Court says that we were at the age of 18, we were supposed to claim our minor status.
Nope, not valid.
Okay.
So here's what I would say to you. Mr. Dagger Margosian is, like most of our public defenders, exceptional attorneys and very well versed in the law and very experienced. He gives legal advice. You may not like the legal advice, but it's usually good advice. I've never had anyone from the public defender's office not wholeheartedly try to represent their clients. So what you are talking about is not valid, and it is not going to get you out of this case. You're not going to be able to say all those things because it's not valid.
Everyone involved in this court case has a financial interest in the case.
I don't have a financial interest in your case. I get paid by the state of Michigan, whether you plead, whether it gets dismissed. I don't make any money off you. We have budgets. The court system is not a profit generating revenue. We are here to represent people so that people who are charged with crimes are protected. People who are victims of crimes are protected. And that's why we have.
But in order for there to be a crime, there has to be a victim. There is no.
Well, there is a victim in this case.
The victim would be the company.
You are charged.
I can't face.
Actually, just hold on. So your crime that you are charged with, which you are innocent as of this time, let me grab the right file, is failure. Oh, this is let me see. This is an embezzlement charge. So you are charged in count one with embezzlement 50,000 or more, but less than 100,000. That being an agent, servant, or employee of Hardwoods of Michigan Industries did convert to your own use without the consent of your employer or principal, industrial tools and equipment in the amount of $68,938.40 or money or equipment. And that's a 15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 15 years.
Don't most sovereign citizens try to get a jury trial too? If that's the case here, this guy is totally screwed. Every time I see a SOV citizen demand a jury trial, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. It just never ends well for them. They're always caught up in their own weird beliefs, and then obviously the jury just ends up thinking they're crazy, which they pretty much are. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this guy is on track to get the full 15 years. I mean, it's just a matter of time before the judge gets fed up with this nonsense and the jury starts to lose patience. Do you guys think this guy has a chance in his jury trial, or do you think it's going to be a disaster? Let's get back to this idiot here.
You're charged in count two with using a computer to commit a crime. To facilitate the charge in count one, that carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison. And the way the statute's set up, I can actually stack those possibly. So you potentially could be looking at up to 25 years in prison. So the victim that's alleged in this would be that business.
Right, and I can't face that accuser because that business can't get on the stand for me to ask questions, and a third party.
But their
can't stand
representative
it.
can. Yes, they can.
They
Yes, they
can?
can. Yes, they
Okay.
can. So I have 189,000 of student loan debt that was forgiven to be a lawyer. You do not. And Mr. Dagmar goes in, Mr. Isaac Sneed, all of the attorneys here went to law school to know the law, and their job is to advise you of the law. So
Yeah,
yes,
but
they
they're
can.
going-
Yes,
They're
you
going
can be
by
charged.
everything, all the
can't-
laws and statutes that you guys go by
Are
are for
legal.
corporations. They're for fictitious.
Still a crime.
corporations.
Still a crime.
But I'm not
Still a
a fictitious
crime.
corporation, I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're
Okay.
standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
Yeah, the all caps name is that.
That means nothing. That's not valid. It's
Okay.
not legal.
right.
So do you want to represent yourself or do you want to have an attorney to represent you?
I need some time to think.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for another pretrial on March 20th at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing for Mr. Musgrove?
This guy better lay off the crayon eating diet before his next hearing, because if not, he's probably looking at 10 years minimum. Judges really do not like sovereign citizens, and after watching this whole thing, it's pretty obvious why. This guy is just digging himself deeper with every word he says. I mean, how many brain cells did you guys lose in this video? Because I'm honestly feeling a little lightheaded from all this crayon eating nonsense. At this point though, I would not be surprised if the judge just hands him a permanent seat in the courtroom for all the trouble he's causing. But seriously guys, let me know what you guys thought about this whole court hearing. Was this guy as ridiculous as I think, or am I missing something here? He was kind of your average sovereign citizen. He wasn't too crazy, but he also wasn't the most easygoing guy. If you guys enjoyed this video too, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.